I know sometimes things may not always make sense to you right now, but hey, what Daddy always tell you, straighten up, little soldier, stiffen up that upper lip. What you crying about?
250 gigabytes. They're both 5400 RPM. It's optional to upgrade to 320 or 500 gigabytes with only 5400 RPM. Now, they both do support that you can put DVI and VGA outputs or dual link DVI outputs. And their body's the same, like I said, on just a regular Mac. The button, the power on's right there. The MacBook Air, it's right there. So that's just like a little different. And it's a full-size trackpad, glass trackpad, no clicking buttons. They all have the 802.11n router chip in it with Bluetooth. They both have eyesight. Both have graphics, I think. Yeah, they both have graphics. They're both different. But with tech specs, the MacBook is better. Now click on buy. And here's where it comes to the part when you're like, what the heck? For this, with the higher end model, 2.13 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo processor with 1066 megahertz front bus, 2 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabyte solid state drive, NVIDIA GeForce 9400M graphics. It cost about $1,800. Now for this, the MacBook, it's 2.26 gigahertz, 250 gigabyte hard drive. It's an Intel Core 2 Duo, 2 gigs of RAM, upgradable to 4. The hard drive is upgradable to 320 or 500. 7-hour battery. NVIDIA GeForce 9400M graphics. It does have a slot low drive. And it is a unibody enclosure for the cheap price of $1,000. Now, excuse me. Now what I think they should do with the MacBook Air. They've been talking about since last year or about 6 months ago, they were talking about selling a MacBook at Walmart because they're trying to get out there. And they do have their own iPod section, so if they put a Mac out there, that would look pretty good. They'd have their own section in that, probably. But they should, I think it's pretty bad. Go over here so we keep this window open. Let's just go to the Mac Mini. Remember, the lower end, $600. It's a 2.26 gigahertz with 160 gigabyte RAM, 2 gigs of memory, and it does have a slot low drive. They both run Mac OS X, and they both have the same graphics chip. And this is, for the lower end, $599. Now, this has a little bit better specs than the higher end. About 32 gigabytes more in memory. And a better processor. And the Mac Mini has a slot low drive. And that's cheap price, $599. Why can't they take the MacBook Air and drop it about to 5 minimum, 7 max? and sell this at Walmart. Instead of having to go through the trouble of making a 10.1 inch and have it that, because if you think 10.1 inch, it'll probably have the same specs as this, just a smaller screen. It will probably sell for about the same price as a Mac Mini at a Walmart or something. Now, instead of making a new one, why don't you just go sell this, lower the price to where it should actually be, and sell this? I don't know. Because I think that if you would take this to a Walmart about $500-$600, you will sell them. Sell it as a netbook. Because if you think most netbooks are 10.1 inch, this is the 13.3. That's really great for a netbook. Has a little bit better processor in that than a netbook. But normal netbooks, they come with 1 gig. This comes with 2. So selling it for about $500-$600, that'll get off because most netbooks at Walmart, they're 10.1 inch, only 1 gig of RAM, and about a 1.6 gigahertz for anywhere from $300 to $400. And if you sell this for about $550, you'll be making a great deal. People will be wanting to buy this because they'll be like, that looks like a great machine. I've been wanting to switch to Mac, but they are too overly priced for my kind of budget. And then they see this and it's like, wow, I'm getting this tomorrow. So I think they should really take the mind at, instead of with all the hype of, yeah, it's thin, take that and really slim it down to what it really should cost, and not just $1,000 more than what it should really cost just because of its lightness and its thinness. Because really, if it came down to it, and if you're buying a new Mac and you're wondering, oh, I like the MacBook and MacBook Air, what should I get? I recommend the MacBook White. So comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you think Mac is better. Tell me what you kind of think. Tell me the price range you think the MacBook Air really should be. And comment, rate, subscribe. Check out my other Gets a Mac. That's all tech all the time. My non-blogging channel. I unbox, review, stuff like that. And check that out. Follow me on Twitter at Gets a Mac. So I'll see y'all next time in my next blog. And don't forget to check out my other channel. Because MacBook Air, yeah, they look nice, I guess. I don't know. I really don't like them. Looks like a piece of paper. I really don't like that kind of style. But I guess they're looking for the future, that's why. But I think that's just